Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about our new topic which is related to our unit 1 principle of management. I Kalpit Jain, assistant professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, School of Engineering and Technology, Sangam University Bhilwara. So these are the content of today's lecture: meaning of management, development of management theory, modern approach to management, comparison of F.W. Taylor and Henry Fayol, and the last, function of management. So in the today lecture we will discuss about the different definitions related to the management. We will discuss about the comparison between the F.W. Taylor and the Henry Fayol, because here are the different researchers, they have discuss the different types of the concept in the field of the management. So we will discuss here only about the two researcher, F.W. Taylor and the Henry Fayol. So we can say that we will discuss about the contributions of the F.W. Taylor and the Henry Fayol, and the last we will discuss the function of management. So here if we are talking about the meaning of the management, then we can say the management is basically a process which deals in the planning, organizing, leading, controlling the resources. Means we can see easily that in the organization there are the different types of the departments, or they have to handle by the management. So management basically define the different number of the field as per their planning, as per the organization, as per the leading, controlling and the resources. And if we are talking about the different types of the resources in the organization, then we will discuss about the human, financial, physical and the informational. Means we can say that these are the some types of the resources that are the foundation of any type of the management, because the ultimately goal of the management or the organization is to achieve their goals by the help of their efficient or effectively work. Means if the worker who is doing the work in the organization, if the worker is highly motivated, if they are doing the work well, then definitely the management, the organization definitely achieve their goals. Now if we are talking about the development of the management theory, so first, as we have already discussed in our content, that the contribution of the F.W. Taylor. So that are the basic contribution of F.W. Taylor in the field of the management, or we can say that this topic as a Taylor scientific management that has already generated in the field in the year early 20th century. And the F.W. Taylor generally discuss the concept, or we can say they focus on the concept of efficiently and productivity. Means according to F.W. Taylor, if the worker or the management, if they are doing the work properly, efficiently or effectively, then we can say the productivity of that particular organization achieve their goals efficiently or effectively. Now we will discuss the key principle of the Taylor scientific management. So the first principle is the scientific job analysis. According to the scientific job analysis, studying task to find the most efficient method. Means we have to do the work as per the task which we have already allotted. Now the selection and the training, we have to select the worker properly according to their work, and we have to assign the task if they have already trained in that particular domain, so that we can say the hiring the right people and training them scientifically, standardization, standard method and tool for work. According to that, if we have already doing the work on the domain or on that product, if that product have already standardized with the standard product, that mean we can directly the all dimension with the standard product. So according to that, the product and the goal should be standardized. Now the next point is the manager worker cooperation. Obviously ensure the cooperation between the manager and the worker. That is the main prime motivation topic or the motivation round. Manager worker cooperation, that means the ensure cooperation between manager and worker to ensure that the scientifically developed method are being followed. Now, the division of labor, divide the work between manager and worker. Manager plan and supervise while the worker execute the task. Each manager give the task to the worker according to their capability, and the worker have to do the work according to the manager. Now, the performance based pay, workers paid based on output. Now, the advantage of the FW Taylor contributions: increase the productivity and efficiency, clear division of responsibility because the worker know about the responsibility and the manager knows about the responsibility and the role. Now, the last point is the improved training method and the job matching. Now, the modern approach to management. First, systems theory, organization as a system with interrelated part, contingency approach, no one best way, depend on the situation, total quality management, continuous improvement and the customer satisfaction as per the quality say fit for use, human relation approach, emphasize motivation, leadership and the communication. Now, we are talking about the comparison between the FW Taylor and the Henry Fayol concept. Now, the both of the scientists have contribute in the 4 area: focus, key area, method and the principle. So, now here we are talking about the FW Taylor. FW Taylor focus on the shop floor level, that efficiency workers. Now, Henry Fayol focus on the top management. The key area of the FW Taylor is the task management and the time studies, and the key area of the Henry Fayol is the management principles and the functions. The method of the FW Taylor is related to the scientific observation and the experiment, and the method for the Henry Fayol is the personal experience and the practice, and the principle is based on the work standardization and the incentive pay for the FW Taylor, and there are the 14 principles which based on the division of work unity for the Henry Fayol. Now, the last topic of the today lecture, that is the function of management. So, here by the help of that chart or the figure we can understand that there are the 4 type of the function, that is the planning, organizing, directing, that is we can say leading, and the last one is the controlling. So, according to the planning we have to set the objective and decide that how to achieve that particular objective which we have already decided for our organization. Second one is the organizing, allocating the resources and assigning the task. We have to allocate the resources according to the requirement of the labor, according to the requirement of the manager, according to the requirement of the worker, and we have to assign that particular task which we have already allocated to the resources to our manager and the worker, directing, leading, guiding and motivating the employee. Before recruitment we have to allocate the mentor to our worker, we have to allocate the guide for our employee for motivating them, and the controlling, monitoring performance and taking the corrective action. If we have to take the corrective action for the benefit of the organization, then we have to take the corrective action. And the last we can say that the staffing, that can be a function, but we cannot consider it as a function, that is the staffing, recruiting, training and developing the employees. So, thank you.